So, guys, how's the energy? How's the energy for this Mercury retrograde? I'm just wondering because I feel like this shit is very. Okay, I'm going to describe to you what this Mercury retrograde is. I think we have like maybe one more week, and then we have the, like the shadow period, the pre and post shadow period. So we're going to be dealing with some things for the next couple of weeks. So it will be ending soon. This really weird energy. So how I would describe it is it's very sticky energy, right? So it's very sticky. I just feel like I've been fumbling things with my hands. I feel like technology, like I'm trying to text, and then next thing you know, the phone starts glitching, or I'm on the computer and I'm trying to save a file, and then next thing you know, the file didn't really save, and I have to save this thing 2 to 3 times or whatever. Or I don't know, even like just like, having that foggy brain or whatever. But I'm managing. Thank goodness for coffee, which I have this over here, right? So all I'm gonna say is we're gonna get through this. But yeah, this is like sticky energy, and I think it's also because of like Jupiter retrograde. It was like in retrograde. It was in retrograde around. I'm not going to give you the specific dates. It's the morning. It's Monday morning. I'm a little bit, on cloud nine. If you know what, if you know, you know. So yeah, like retrograde of Jupiter. It's also been kind of like it was also in the sign of Cancer. And then Cancer is related to home. So like people, I feel like with the Jupiter and retrograde, I feel like a lot of people are retreating towards the home. People are more inwards, or more so kind of like, think about a crab that just wants to kind of, be in his home, in his shell or whatever. So, and also in the sign of Cancer, especially if Jupiter's in retrograde, it's instead of having that expansive sort of energy, it's kind of giving this restrictive energy. So like when I say this Mercury retrograde season feels sticky, I think it's because of that restrictive quality of Jupiter being in retrograde in the sign of Cancer. And Cancer is, again, if you think about it, a crab is basically grabbing, like it's basically grabbing like like the analogy of, a crab's in a bucket and a crab is trying to get out of the bucket or whatever. Then you get like a crab that kind of like pulls that other crab down. So yeah, I feel like that's what that energy kind of feels like. So we're kind of like wanting to be home, like we're kind of wanting to be inside. This past Mercury retrograde, or just really not really wanting to really be that expansive, probably not really speaking to a lot of people, not really reaching out to a lot of people, and if you are, it's probably in your close circle. I also know it's also some hints of Pisces. I know like it's either Neptune is in the sign of Aries. I'm not really sure. Actually, scratch that. I don't know. I know Saturn is. I know Capricorn is in the sign of. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look up the transits, honey. I'm gonna have to look it up because I know Capricorn has a little bit of that fiery energy, and that's up there in the sky. Also Pisces, Neptune as well. There's something going on with that. But anyways, let me know if this helps. We will still be going through this sticky energy, but Mercury retrograde is going to be going direct. So hopefully, hopefully, just understand that things will be a little bit tricky. Be careful with miscommunications. Be careful with people that want to get your go. Be careful with just be careful with just be careful with miscommunications. Slow down your thought process, breathe, and really think before you say anything. Okay, think before you say anything. And if do you really need to say anything? Probably not. Probably not. Just shh. You know, hey. But you have a good day. I'll talk to you guys later.